Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day, or the best day you can have. If you feel like you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place, because that's all I do. All of these messages are timeless, and everybody gets to play. There are no star signs. This is how it works. I'm going to draw 2 cards from the major arcana deck like this. Then I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck for more information. And then we will clarify. 3, 2, 3. Real simple. And we'll look at the bottom of the deck for one last piece of information. No idea what that's going to be, but we'll find out in a minute together. If this is the first time you're coming to the channel, I hope you hit the old subscribe button. Helps out a lot. If it helps you, or it helps you get through a nasty moment in your life, I hope this helps you. All right. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Let's see. Death on this side of the tower. I don't know. Normally that doesn't mean actual loss of life. Today it might, considering current events. Whenever you're watching this, you might have to look back in history to find out what happened. I'm not going to mention that here because, that's not what this channel is about. At least your tower moment, but usually means that something didn't come to an end on the side of the tower. It means that something that should have come to an end a long time ago hasn't. That's what it usually means on this side of the tower. It's in a rut, living death. Something needs to change, and it hasn't. But it desperately needs to. The tower hits, and the judgment card is at the bottom here. That means you've got to make a huge decision in your life. Which way are you going to go? What are you going to choose? What are you going to do? I don't know what all this means. We'll clarify in a little bit. But so far, it feels like because something didn't change, something got messed up, and then you have to make a huge choice in your life because the Emperor and the Star card are in the bottom of the deck. Now, the Emperor card is all about taking control of your life, and the Star card is all about healing and hope. So you're basically taking charge of your healing, and you're trying to become a better person. You're trying to not be whatever was before the tower. But that takes a lot of work, doesn't it? Let's see what's on the death card, yeah? 6 of Swords. 10 of Swords. A lot of swords today. Yeah, all swords. Page of Swords. All right. The Tower. 8 of Wands. 9 of Cups. All right. And 6 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Page of Wands. All right. The swords are the card of the mind, are the card of thoughts and mental energy. So you can't find inner peace. Let's just say, when the death card and the 10 of Swords is on this part of the deck, you cannot find mental peace. And everywhere you look seems to be a storm, seems to be madness, seems to be people ripping each other apart. Because you're just looking for clear information, but all you find is over-emotional people. And you want this to end. You don't want to get mad over something. You just want to know what happened, right? You're not the type of person to try to get involved. You want to skirt by and just kind of go, okay, this happened, this is bad, but we'll move on. But it's increasingly hard to do that. Tower moment. 8 of Wands is a breakdown of communication, and the 9 of Cups is basically wish not granted. Very much the energy of wish gone bad. All you want to do is talk to normal people. You want to stay sane. You want to stay happy. You want to stay at least a little bit coherent, but the only thing you're getting are people who have an agenda. They're angry, they're fired up, they're screaming things that you don't even understand anymore. It's like you completely don't belong where you thought you did. Because it's like the world around you has gone insane. So that hits. And then you have a choice to make, a decision, judgment. You're looking back at the past and you realize that you can't go back to where you came from. No matter how good it was in the past, it's not that anymore. You can't go back there. You're finding something new to hang out with, and somewhere where you can actually talk and be heard. You're trying to find a place that matters. You're trying to heal from this tragedy that you've gone through. And all you need really is someone to listen to. Someone who will listen to you and you can listen to them, and communication isn't broken down like it is. And you're finding that. You're finding your people. It just takes, you got to go through the minefield to get there. You have to search for a long time to find these people that you're looking for. You'll find them. You'll find your match. It could be a little bit of an echo bubble, but in times like these, that's what people are looking for, right? You're looking for someone who will hear you and agree with you and reinforce how you feel, make you feel better. That's what you're looking for. You want to heal and you don't want to do it alone. That makes sense. I get it. Just be careful where you end up. Don't lose your mind. And the 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Your physical life is still okay, isn't it? It's your mental. That's why all these swords are here. The storm is in your brain, is in your mind. It's thoughts. It's endless spinning thoughts. There's no peace there. But your physical life is still okay. You can eat, you can drink, you have a place to sleep. You're okay for the most part. So keep that in mind. My advice would be to unplug from the internet for a while. Maybe you don't need this echo chamber in your life. I don't care what you believe in. Echo chambers are usually bad places to end up for too long, because we start to lose who we used to be. I would suggest just take a few days, turn your phone off, unplug the router, turn your phone off, and just exist the most basic life possible. Read a book. Don't watch anything on the internet. No YouTube videos like this one. I know, kind of shooting myself in the foot here for a little bit, but it's okay. We'll all be here when you get back. Find some time to center yourself, okay? Take a deep breath. Unplug. You don't need this echo chamber, but you do need to take control of your healing. That's why the Judgment card is here. It's like, what choice are you going to make? Are you going to dive into an echo chamber, or are you going to, take charge of yourself here and just say, I don't need any of this. I need to remember who I am. Because your mind is on fire right now, and you need to put that out. There's communication breakdowns. There's anger. There's viciousness. Cruelty. You're reading things right now on the internet that will make you feel sick from people you thought you knew. And you're reading other things from people you've never heard of that make you feel good. Your emotions are probably all torn up right now, or just weird. sad, angry, whatever. So I would suggest to just unplug and rebuild your own mind for a while. Center yourself before you get into this, because so many people don't. They're just looking for some place to belong all the time. They're looking for their next echo chamber. They're looking for their next club or cult, or they're just looking for their next place to belong. You don't need to do that. My advice, really, let the tower burn, shut everything off, read a book, enjoy the sunsets, sunrises whenever you wake up or go to bed. Listen to the wind. Find peace. Because even if you make it to these, at the end of this, it's probably still not a good place for you. Eventually. Because you'll think you'll be taking control of the healing, but really you just lose yourself in a mess. Because feeling good isn't always the same as feeling peaceful, right? Or feeling put together, or whatever you want to call it. All right. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think you need a break if you're watching this. I think you need to unplug your electronics and just disappear for a couple days. There's no point to... There's just a firestorm everywhere else. So find your peace, your inner peace, and try to live your life the best you can without being influenced or angered by anybody else. All right, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. If you manage to make it this far through the video, think about hitting the subscribe button. I'll be here when you get back. Maybe. I suppose I will be anyway. And, yeah, have a good day. Better day. Heal, okay? Good luck. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.